Tensors, the word sounds exotic, but if you can work with arrays, you already understand them. A tensor is just a multi-dimensional array of numbers. A single number is a scalar, a zero-dimensional tensor. A list of numbers is a vector. A grid of numbers is a matrix. Stack those grids and you have a three-dimensional tensor. Keep adding dimensions and you have what machine learning actually runs on. Every large language model is a sequence of tensor transformations. Text comes in, gets converted to numbers, token embeddings, and those numbers flow through hundreds of layers of matrix multiplications. The learned weights of the model are themselves tensors, billions of numbers stored in GPU memory. Running inference means doing a lot of organized arithmetic on those numbers. In transformer models, the key innovation is self-attention. For every token in a sequence, the model computes three tensors, a query, a key, and a value. The query asks, "What am I looking for?" The key says, "Here is what I contain." The value carries, "Here is the information I contribute." Attention computes how well each query matches each key, then returns a weighted mix of the values. This is how it, in a sentence, learns to point back to the animal 3 words earlier. Now, here is the expensive part. When a model generates text one token at a time, it needs to run attention over every previous token at every step. Recomputing the key and value tensors from scratch each time would be catastrophic quadratic cost in sequence length, so the system saves them. This is the KV cache, key and value tensors from every previous token, stored in GPU VRAM, growing with each new token generated. For Llama 3 8B at 8,000 tokens of context, the KV cache for a single request is over 500 megabytes. For a 70B model at the same context, over a gigabyte. For a 72B model at 128,000 tokens, over 20 gigabytes, just for one conversation. Naive systems waste 60 to 80% of that memory. They pre-allocate for the maximum possible sequence length. They require contiguous blocks of GPU memory, causing fragmentation. They duplicate the cache for every request that shares the same system prompt. Every major LLM serving optimization, page detention in VLLM, quantization, grouped query attention, prefix caching, speculative decoding, is fundamentally a solution to this one problem. KV tensors are large, expensive, and hard to manage well. Once you see that, the entire inference stack makes sense. Read the full explainer at thinksmart.life.